Well, Brooks, what's this been like for you? All of a sudden, you're getting you're getting playing time. You're kind of in the middle of the action there. What's this been like?
Yeah, I'm just trying to, stay into it. Had the hamstring injury pretty early in the camp, and it was really hard just to keep the mental aspect into it. But just staying in there, keep grinding with my brothers.
Was there pressure on you guys with Dylan out that first half? How much pressure was there with him out?
I don't really think it's pressure because how much, Tyrone, me, Josh, Jaden, all of us, we work really hard, and we go full reps in and out. So we're always getting the reps, and we're always ready.
What's your style of football as a linebacker? It seems like you're a guy, just from watching you, that kind of just ready to just throw his body around.
Yeah, I'm trying to actually become that because in high school I was a safety, and everybody thinks I'm just a coverage linebacker. But, I'm trying to become more than just that.
You had like 7 interceptions one year, right?
Yes, sir.
So that was when you were at DB.
Yes, sir. I actually never played linebacker before I got to college.
Did you just put on weight, or?
Yes, sir. I was about 195 when I got here. Okay. Now I'm sitting 230.
What does it take to successfully make that move from the defensive backfield to the linebacker?
It's a straight up mindset. It's just, hey, I'm going to fill the A gaps today, or hey, I'm scared. You got to pick one or the other.
Obviously, they recruited you as a linebacker, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You're scouting Iowa State. What's it like not seeing Brock Purdy and Brees Hall on film?
They're still just as physical as always, so we're going to have to get in there and stick our nose into it.
What do you think of their QB, Deckers?
I think he looks really good. He's really good at getting the ball out. It's always different seeing a lefty, and but he looks real good. He looks smooth.
What do you take away from the BYU game going back on the road to another similar environment this week?
Yeah, I think this is similar team-wise too. Like, people always talk about, hey, BYU's a physical team. Well, since I've been here, they say the same thing about Iowa State. So we just got to be more physical than they can.
Do you feel like you'll be better prepared, handling a different environment, things like that, after having played at BYU?
Yeah, I think we still have a lot of steps to take, and we're still early in the season, but I think we're going to take a huge step this weekend.
What's the biggest thing that you learned from that first road game that maybe isn't as much of a surprise the second time that you do it in the season?
Yeah, it really was. I think a lot of us, Coach Aranda talks about it a lot, the wide eyes when we got out there. But I think we know what to expect now, so we just got to get out there and play ball.
Coach Aranda talked about Iowa State not really making any mistakes, not beating themselves. How are you guys working towards doing that yourselves and being able to play green this week?
Yeah, it starts out with today. If we have the penalties all throughout the week, it's just going to carry over. So we just got to get better throughout the week and carry it into Saturdays.
What would have been your overall thoughts on the defense through a couple games now?
I think we've done well, especially in the run game. I think we can do a whole lot better when it comes to the pass game, whether that goes for coverage, pressure, anything. I think it's still so early in the season, and we're good, but we can be so much better.
What are those things that you see that you kind of maybe reminds you of, we saw this out of the defense last year, and that gives me hope for what we can become?
Yeah, like I said, it's just so early. We're going to become so much better. Like in December, we're going to look back now and be like, wow, how were we running it that way, and now we're running it like this.
You said taking a huge step. What would taking a huge step look like to you? What would you guys be doing differently?
Honestly, right now it's the communication aspect. We get out there, and we're not sure, hey, if we're going to make this call or this call. But it starts out here when we start calling it, get it right the first time, do it again the second time, do it again the third time, master the craft, and just keep doing it.
What does it do for the defense to have a big guy like Apu plug in the middle up there?
As a linebacker, it helps a lot. It definitely defines your gap, so that helps a lot.
And Coach has been saying, he's becoming more of a leader, maybe a little more vocal. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, I definitely am. I'm seeing leaders come from all throughout right now. Apu, TJ, you got Dylan, you got Devin in the back end, both Devins, all 3 Devins actually. We got a lot of Devins.
In terms of, we talked about that first half without Dylan this past Saturday. In the moment, obviously, it's not great because you don't have one of your leaders out there, but maybe a couple weeks from now, can that give confidence to guys because you guys kind of had to fill those roles and step up, and you showed that you guys can still play well defensively without him?
Yeah, I think the confidence actually goes a long way because I've seen, even in Tyrone, I've seen the confidence go up like leaps and bounds. And the more confident he gets, the better he plays.
Brooks, particularly the pass rush, what was the difference in the second half? Because y'all got very little pressure on him in the first half. Y'all wound up with like 2 sacks, 4 QB hurries in the second half.
Yeah, that was I think a total mindset. I think we went into the first half a little sluggish, and went in the second half, and we talked it out a little bit and said, hey, do we want to be the team we want to be? And we had to go out there and show it.
How do you keep yourself from being sluggish at the start? Because that's been a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, it has, and I honestly think it was an issue last year too. We used to start slow and then work our way back in the second half. But if we want to be the team that we want to be, it's got to start from the first quarter and end on the last play of the game.